First contact. What if aliens arrived tomorrow? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, picture this. You're chilling at home, maybe sipping your favorite drink, scrolling through social media, when suddenly, every single channel and feed starts blowing up with breaking news. Revolving light giant spacecraft are appearing in the skies all around the world. Yep, you heard that right, aliens have arrived on Earth. Crazy, huh? It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but imagine if it happened for real. Today, we're going to dive into that mind-bending scenario. What if aliens showed up tomorrow? How would governments react? What would you and I do? Let's explore all the possibilities together. Buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride. Rocket. So, let's set the scene. It's just another typical day. People commuting to work, kids in school, the usual hustle and bustle. Then, out of nowhere, regular programming gets interrupted by an urgent news bulletin. The headlines scream. Unidentified flying objects detected worldwide. TV screens and smartphones are filled with live footage of massive, mysterious spacecraft hovering over major cities. The skies are dotted with these incredible sights, causing traffic to halt and people to pour into the streets, eyes glued upwards. The idea of making first contact with extraterrestrial life isn't just a geeky fantasy anymore. It's happening right before our eyes. The entire world is collectively holding its breath. This event would shake humanity to its core, challenging our beliefs and understanding of our place in the universe. Alright, let's talk about how these aliens might make their grand entrance. First up, the overt approach. Imagine colossal ships descending from the clouds, clearly visible to everyone around the globe. These aren't just blips on a radar, they're right there in plain sight. People would be snapping pics, live streaming, and the internet would probably break from all the uploads. Alternatively, they might opt for a covert entry. Smaller crafts landing in remote areas, think deep in the Amazon rainforest or the vast deserts. They might observe us unnoticed, at least for a while, until someone stumbles upon them. Then there's the possibility of an orbital presence. Huge stations or ships appear in Earth's orbit. We'd spot new stars in the night sky, or astronomers might detect them first. What kind of aliens are we dealing with? Technologically advanced beings. They might have tech that makes our most advanced gadgets look like stone tools. Similar level civilizations. Perhaps they're not that different from us, exploring the cosmos just as we aspire to. Non-corporeal entities. Maybe they're beings of pure energy or consciousness, not bound by physical forms. Mind-blowing stuff. Our first impressions would be chaotic, to say the least. Some people might be ecstatic, finally, proof we're not alone. Others might be terrified, fearing an invasion. Now, let's get into how governments and militaries might respond. Immediate actions. Emergency protocols would kick in. Think DEFCON levels ratcheting up. World leaders would convene emergency meetings, either in person or via secure communications. International organizations like the UN would play a critical role in coordinating a global response. Communication attempts. Linguists, cryptographers, and scientists would work non-stop to decode any signals or messages. Mathematics might be the key starting point. It's a universal language, after all. We'd try sending out basic messages using binary code, prime numbers, or visual symbols. Defense measures. Military forces would be on high alert. Fleets mobilized, airspaces secured. Discussions on whether to approach with caution or display military might would be intense. The last thing we'd want is to provoke a misunderstanding that leads to conflict. Meanwhile, the global public would be riding an emotional roller coaster. Public sentiment. Many would experience a mix of fear and excitement. Social media would explode with hashtags like #AlienArrival, #WeAreNotAlone, and #FirstContact. Some might organize welcome parties, while others stockpile supplies. Psychological impact. Widespread anxiety or even hysteria could grip populations. Mental health professionals would be vital in addressing fears and providing support. Leaders and influencers would need to step up to calm and reassure the public. Misinformation and scams. Conspiracy theories would spread like wildfire. They're here to take over, or it's a government hoax. Scammers might try to sell bogus, alien protection kits or miracle cures. Reliable news sources and fact-checking would be more important than ever to combat fake news. The scientific community would be buzzing like never before. Research and analysis. Scientists would analyze any available data on the alien crafts, materials, energy signatures, movement patterns. Astrophysicists would study their method of travel. Did they bend space-time? Use wormholes? Biologists would speculate on their possible physiology based on any glimpses or signals. Collaborative efforts. International cooperation among scientists would be crucial. Discoveries and data would need to be shared openly. Emergency conferences and virtual summits would be held to collaborate and strategize. Ethical considerations. Debates would arise on how to proceed, study from afar or attempt direct interaction. Ensuring we don't provoke hostility or cause harm would be paramount. Guidelines and protocols for engagement would need to be established quickly. Establishing communication would be both challenging and essential. Establishing contact. We'd send out messages using various mediums, radio waves, lasers, digital signals. Drawing from the golden record we sent into space, we might include sounds, images, and mathematical concepts. Decoding messages. Interdisciplinary teams would work around the clock to interpret any messages received. Looking for patterns, repetitive elements, or universal constants that could indicate meaning. Advanced AI and machine learning algorithms might assist in translation efforts. Planning face-to-face encounters would require diplomacy and caution. Selecting representatives who reflect humanity's diversity and values would be important. Such an event would have a profound impact on our cultures and religions. Re-evaluating beliefs. Religious leaders might interpret the arrival in different ways, some seeing it as a divine sign, others re-evaluating teachings. New spiritual movements could emerge, or existing ones might adapt to incorporate this new reality. Cultural exchange. The potential for sharing art, music, language, and customs is immense. Learning about alien history and culture could expand our perspectives like never before. Global unity. Facing an external presence might unite humanity, dissolving some of the divisions between us. A shared identity as Earthlings could become more prominent than national or cultural identities. On the technological front, the possibilities are staggering. Advancements and sharing. Access to advanced technologies could revolutionize medicine, cures for diseases, regenerative treatments. Sustainable energy solutions could solve climate crises, think zero-point energy or fusion reactors. Risks of dependency. Relying too heavily on alien tech might hinder our own innovation and problem-solving skills. There's the potential of becoming technologically dependent, which could be risky if relations sour. Regulation and control. International laws and agreements would be needed to govern the use of new technologies. The arrival would shake up the global economy in unprecedented ways. Market reactions. Stock markets might experience extreme volatility. Investors reacting to the uncertainty. Industries like aerospace, defense, and tech could see surges, while others face decline. Resource reallocation. Governments might shift funding towards research, defense, and space exploration. Private companies could pivot to capitalize on new opportunities. Opportunities and challenges. New industries and job markets might emerge, think alien technology specialists, interstellar diplomats. Economic disparities could widen if access to new opportunities isn't equitable. Policies would be needed to manage economic shifts and protect vulnerable populations. Of course, there are serious risks that can't be ignored. Biological risks. The potential for cross-contamination. Alien microbes interacting with Earth's ecosystems. Strict quarantine protocols would be necessary to prevent possible pandemics. Technological threats. Our systems could be vulnerable to hacking or electromagnetic interference. The possibility of weaponization of alien technology poses significant security concerns. Socio-political tensions. Competition between nations to gain favor or access to alien technology could heighten. Internal conflicts might arise over differing opinions on interacting with the aliens. International cooperation would be put to the test. But let's not forget the silver linings and positive possibilities. Peaceful cooperation. Collaborative efforts to tackle global issues could gain momentum with alien assistance. A new era of peace and understanding might emerge, breaking down long-standing barriers. Scientific breakthroughs. We could unlock secrets of the universe, dark matter, quantum mechanics, and more. Advancements could propel us into a new age of exploration and discovery. Evolution of humanity. Exposure to new ideas and knowledge might spur philosophical growth. Our outlook on life, ethics, and our role in the cosmos could evolve for the better. So, how do we gear up for something like this? Developing protocols. International agreements on how to handle first contact scenarios should be established. Simulation exercises and planning could help us respond effectively if the time comes. Education and awareness. Investing in education, particularly in STEM fields, prepares future generations. Promoting critical thinking and scientific literacy helps combat misinformation. Investing in science and technology. Supporting research initiatives keeps us advancing and ready for new challenges. Collaborative global efforts in space exploration could unify and prepare us. Wrapping things up, the arrival of aliens would be the ultimate game changer. It's a scenario that brings both incredible opportunities and significant challenges. By contemplating these possibilities, we not only prepare ourselves for the unexpected but also gain insight into our current world and how we might improve it. In the end, unity, open-mindedness, and a commitment to peaceful exploration could make all the difference. So, what about you? How do you think the world would react if aliens arrived tomorrow? Would it bring us together or drive us apart? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you all think. Speech Balloon. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unknown, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into fascinating topics. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay curious, stay hopeful, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be saying hello to our neighbors from across the stars. Until next time, take care.